Alright guys, so as I promised you guys, I am going to be making another one of these videos. I recently did it with the How to Train Your Dragon movies leading up to How to Train Your Dragon 3, and now I'm doing it with the LEGO movies leading up to the LEGO Movie 2, the second part, which I already got my ticket to go watch in Dolby on Thursday at 4. Very excited about that. But anyways, I'm going to be rewatching all the the 3 main LEGO movies that were theatrically released in theaters, and I'm gonna be, rewatching them. I'm gonna be telling you guys what I thought about them on my rewatch, and so yeah, you guys know how this works. Have you guys seen the How to Train Your Dragon video? And that video was actually surprisingly kind of successful. So yeah, so let's see how successful this video is, and again, if this video does really well as well, I'll keep on doing this video for other big franchise movies. But anyways, let's continue. Alright guys, so let's move on to the very mainstream Blu-ray collection that I have, and of course I got more in here, the sloppy desk, and I honestly forgot I had these movies. I still haven't even watched them. I got them in the library last week, but oh well. So here we have it. Here we have the LEGO Movie mini collection, and of course we have the LEGO Wonder Woman keychain right here, right next to the Wonder Woman Blu-ray. And right next to Batman v Superman, we have the LEGO Batman movie, and then we got the LEGO Ninjago movie, and then what I think is the thickest Blu-ray that I own, the LEGO Movie, the Everything is Awesome edition, which does take up a lot of space, as you guys could see. But usually I would watch the movies in chronological order, the year that they were released, and of course in that case it would go the LEGO Movie, LEGO Batman, and LEGO Ninjago. But since the LEGO Movie 2 is a direct sequel obviously to the LEGO Movie, I'm gonna watch this one last. So therefore I'm gonna watch what I think is the most unnecessary one, and that one is of course the LEGO Ninjago movie, which yeah, I do own. So yeah, let's go pop this one upstairs and let's get started. Alright guys, so I did watch the LEGO Ninjago movie. It was my third time watching this. I watched it once in theaters, and I bought the Blu-ray, and I watched it again. And I watched it again just now for my preparation for the LEGO movie, and I enjoyed it more the first 2 times. I feel like I was a little more lenient towards it, but rewatching it now, it's still a pretty fine movie, just that I was more annoyed with it. The first 2 acts of the movie, it feels like they're just trying way too hard. And not only that, but the movie just doesn't feel as creative as the LEGO Movie and the LEGO Batman movie were. And not only that, but this movie feels like it's mainly just specifically geared just for kids. Whereas the other LEGO movies, the LEGO Movie and the LEGO Batman movie, were geared more for families. And I think that's what makes this movie really annoying. They're trying to gear it more towards kids, and they crack these annoying, cringeworthy jokes and do some annoying, cringeworthy stuff. At least for the first 2 acts, the movie's still really entertaining. It has some really cool action scenes, and characters are likable. Just that those first 2 acts are really, really mediocre at best. Although the third act of the movie actually feels like an actual movie, whereas the first 2 acts of the movie feel more like a cartoon. So it's mainly just the first 2 acts that kind of kill this movie just a little bit, just for being just really mediocre. But the third act of this movie is actually really good. It actually felt like an actual LEGO movie. So when I first saw this movie in theaters, I gave it a B, and right now it didn't sit as well for me to give it a B. So for now, I'm gonna give the LEGO Ninjago movie a B-. Alright guys, so it's Tuesday, day 2 of this LEGO marathon thing, and you guys guess what I'm watching today? We have 2 posters of it up here. I got the LEGO Batman IMAX poster, and this LEGO Batman poster of LEGO Robin that I got when I purchased something out of the Lego store. So yeah, today I'm gonna be rewatching the Lego Batman movie. I haven't seen this movie in almost 2 years, I think, a year and a half, I think, since the last time I saw this movie. But I absolutely love this movie, and I'm hoping I still love it as much to this day. So let's get out of the shelf. Okay, so Lego Batman next to my Lego Wonder Woman. Yeah, here it is. It is in 3D, so I'm gonna go watch it in 3D upstairs. Let's go ahead. Oh, just a quick update. I did go see this movie today. They Shall Not Get Old, I believe it's called. The movie that was shot 100 years ago with old cameras, and it's a World War I documentary, and I was pretty bored by it. I did not enjoy it all that much. And the 3D was pretty pointless, by the way. So yeah, I know this is a Lego related video, but I thought it'd be cool to share my opinion on this, so yeah. I still absolutely adore the Lego Batman movie. I love this movie so much. Although I will say I did love it more when I watched it in theaters the opening night. I watched it in IMAX, and I just had such a great time. Nothing will beat that experience, but I still love the movie up to this day. One of my biggest problems with the Lego Ninjago movie, as I mentioned, is that the Lego Ninjago movie feels more like a cartoon rather than an actual movie itself. But the Lego Batman movie actually feels like an actual movie. And I really like what they did with Batman here. He's a really well realized character in this movie. You know, in the beginning he just has a really big ego, and he's kind of selfish, and they just do a lot to develop his character throughout the whole movie, and I really love that about this movie. And I also love the meta humor. I thought it's really funny. It's self-realized a lot. There are some jokes that don't exactly land 100%, maybe not as much as they did the first time around, but a lot of the jokes do hit really well here. And the score in this movie is actually really damn good. I'm really surprised how, the goosebumps that I was getting from the score, the musical score from this movie. I was really surprised. And of course the animation, it's a Lego movie. It's beautiful animation, it's bright, it's vivid, it pops. And talking about popping out, the 3D in this movie was really good. There's a lot of depth 3D, and there's a lot of pop out 3D. A lot of scenes where the 3D just decides to throw things right at you, and I love that about 3D. And this is definitely one that I would recommend picking up on 3D if they still even sell this on 3D. But yeah, as for my grade for this movie, I'd give it an A+ when I first watched it. I can't go that high for now, but I'm gonna give the Lego Batman movie an A for now. So yeah, and tomorrow we conclude this video with the Lego movie. So I guess let's fast forward to tomorrow. So of course, to watch one of the best animated movies of all time, in my opinion, of course, the Lego movie. I got the Everything is Awesome edition. I haven't watched this movie in like 2 years, and it's a movie that I typically revisit multiple times each year. And no kidding, I watched this movie over 10 times in general, and that's not the case for a lot of movies. I don't watch a lot of movies over 10 times, but the Lego movie is definitely one of them. And yeah, here I have the Everything is Awesome edition. It has a 3D Emmett head, and it used to have a Lego minifigure, but I don't know where it's at. I think it's within one of my Lego boxes. But yeah, it does have the 3D version. I remember back when this thing came out, it used to cost around like $50. And then I got it on Black Friday that year for about $8. So just amazing deal. So let's go put this in.
We are here to destroy you.
Oh, man.
Alright guys, so that ends this marathon. I, of course, watched the Lego Movie. Absolutely love it. It's my favorite animated movie of all time. I've seen this movie over 10 times already. I think that this movie is just more brilliant on each watch. It's just smart, clever, it's funny, it's very clever, and it's, of course, really entertaining. That message that the movie has towards the end was very unexpected. Nobody expected that, and the fact that they made a whole movie out of Legos just to convey that message is just absolutely just amazing. It's awesome. Well, what else do I have to say about this movie that hasn't been said? Oh, and actually, I believe that today is 5 years since this movie actually got released in theaters, and it's crazy. It's been 5 quick years. I actually remember seeing this movie in theaters. I remember seeing it in a morning showing in 3D, and then later that same day, I was still with my cousin who I saw it with, and we went to go see this movie again. So this is the only movie where I watched the same movie. This is the only time where I watched the same movie twice in theaters in the same day. So the only time that's ever happened, and probably the only time it's gonna happen. But yeah, this movie's just so special to me, and again, I just adore this movie. Of course, if it's not obvious enough, my grade for the Lego Movie is an A+. Again, I mentioned my favorite animated movie of all time, and yeah, that ends this video, I guess. And of course, I already have my ticket purchased to go see this movie tomorrow, very first showing in Dolby. I am so excited for this movie. Again, been waiting for this movie for 5 years. So yeah, that ends this video. Of course, my next video is going to be for the Lego Movie 2 movie day. So hopefully that video should be up, since I'm seeing it tomorrow. Hopefully it should be up on Friday, if not early Saturday, but it's going to be up very soon. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.